Crudup here. Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Tuesday, April the 2nd, 2024. Well, you all behold that after years and years and years, the NC State will pack moving on after they beat Duke on Sunday night and move on to the Final Four. Do they think they're going to be the best team ever after win like 10 in a war? Well, anyway, they won 10 in the war. They, well, 2 weeks ago, they beat us. They beat UNC. That was 2 weeks ago in the ACC championship. They beat all four teams, including Duke. Seemingly zero finals, regional semifinals. Well, here they are again. Here in the Final Four, the NC State Wolfpack have been dominated this year, and they're on their way to the Final Four to face Purdue. Alabama face, I mean, Alabama, they're on the way to. They're going to face Purdue here in the Final Four. Alabama in the Final Four for the first time. Alabama Crimson Tide. Well, anyway, they beat UNC Tar Heels. That was on Thursday night. Now they're on the rise. They had never been in this Final Four, and here they are here for the first time since. So I gotta make sure how the two teams will continue going out. Here's a look at here's a look for the brackets here. The Final Four. We get we get you in the UNC. We get to do the LSU and Allen women's basketball in the morning. But first, we're going to take a look. Now, the Final Four is on Saturday, start at 5 o'clock, and they got 4 teams every here that going out to contend. North Carolina State. They are number 11 in that scene, facing Purdue on Saturday. That starts at 6 o'clock. Sets on 9. Then UConn faces Alabama Crimson Tide. That's Alabama's first time here in the Final Four. They're facing UConn. That starts at 1 o'clock. So you got two number ones, UConn and Purdue. But I think NC State going to hope they win. Hope they're going to be the best team ever. Beat Purdue because they're on the underdog team here. They're number 11 on the scene. And I think they can do it. I think they can do it. I think they can do it right. NC State have been the best team ever, but they're number 11. So, how was the game last night? How was the game on Sunday afternoon? Well, anyway, they beat Duke, the number 4 seed here in the nation? And yes, they are. Yes, they are. The Wolfpack team had never stopped. Bonds, the guy who was so big and he was so strong and he can do it in so many ways, being in so many ways. It was an amazing feeling to get to the Final Four. NC State looking amazing. They never give up, and they will never give up. And as Jimmy V said, don't ever give up. That's what they're doing. That's what it says. So now, this NC State basketball is good. Very good. They're very good here. I can tell you that right now. This team is looking very good. NC State, you can never blame them. You can never blame them, folks. Now, this is all about the team that NC State that I just saw. But I'm still the UNC Tar Heel fan. But look, those fans at NC State, they wanted to see them win the national championship since 1983 when the guy dunk had his final dunk after the assist. The man had his final dunk to win the game to beat Houston. They won by 2 points. So now let's take a look. Now the graves set pieces on the hill in a historic 72 acre Oakland cemetery near downtown. It bears Venville carving in the large letters on Polly's back stone. Earlier in North Carolina State's charisma coach, he saw big dreams, then lived in an unforgettable one to the 1983 national championship. Jimmy V has been gone more than 3 decades. Let visitors are leaving fresh tributes, flowers, and bubblelands on the late men's basketball coach. A large gold pack, foreign number one finger, and small red and white basketball bearing the Turbian sailor hat, running mascot, and can of Wolfpack, Bond and Bill setting aside a theme bag of Pat's Matt kill chips. Among those, a stick of buried in the Why Not Us monitor defending the madness of March moments here in decades. The Wolfpack may have followed their first Athletic Coast Conference Championship since 1987 and even more important Final Four appearances. The first since Vinvino's Cadillac Pack Magic of 1983. Even more magical, the women are in a Final Four too. Their first trip since 1998 was keen under their own beloved late Hall of Famer Cave Lau. It's all led to the emotional reconnection with past glory on tobacco world, including this time a generation that has never seen anything like this before. Thrill for both programs, both coaches and our students, athlete director Boo Carlin said. But the fans base that's been with us, that's been a part of this and believing in year and year in and year out. The excitement is really kind of the best part of it. That it's a drilling bond or built up frustration. The feeling of having to do everything the hard was as a contestant's underdog, even fighting against a Murphy's Law type of Jets, knowing around these parts as NC State especially. Well, let battling the hopes remains for a women's team that has been naturally rev- revealing for numerous seasons and a men's program that spent much of the post Vanvino era waiting in the wilderness. Now, playoffs came Sunday with Final Four tickets. Now NC State on the spotlight, yet offense has to fight to share with nearby rivals. Duke, the 11th seed Wolfpack men's Elite Eight victim, and North Carolina. Rob Brandon coach of the NHL's Rob Brandon coach of the NHL's Carolina Hurricanes. And the stain stores dominant. The Hurricanes share PNC arena with the Wolfpack men and playing the Steelers series outdoor game last year in the Scrooge Carter family Steeler football home. It also mirrored his the daughter of the former NC State player and assistant coach Eddie Besner. Now take a look at this. It's been a long time, Benamar said. Something good needs to happen there. For all the loyal fans and stuff, it's pretty special that both teams are in it. I think that's pretty cool. It's nice to have all the buzz around. That explains why fans keep flocking to the red lit military Bellator at the wins to celebrate a ride beginning with the wins, 5 games and 5 days run to the ACC title. The original of course Kevin Kennett. Why not us? Messages to his players. By early Monday, fans were greeting the one Final 14 in its campus becoming the other the other about 2 hours later. Now, both programs have long into it. Women's coach Westmore attending the men's ACC title win in the Nationals capital. Then Kent sat behind press roar as Moore's women beat Tennessee in the NCAA second round home win. Businessman Greg Hartman, who empowers politics, helped realize in the hometown Raleigh Westwards building projects, serving uh, it all. Parts of the Wolfpack's Club Board of Directors. Hanson was a photographer for NC State students newspaper, the Tagalog, during the 1983 one that ended with Lorenzo Shaw's stunt to beat Houston and Van Venner fantastically looking for someone to hug in Apaquivo, New Mexico. Now, it was an indoor moment for the program that also won the 1974 NCAA title, which included beating UCLA in the Final Four to end John Wooden's run of 7 straight championships. Now, 2024 has its place in Wolfpack lawn. It's nice to feel the energy again. It's nice to see people out running in the red. Harmon said, I had a bet win or lose, the day of the game and the day after. I always wear an NC State shirt. You know, that's a lot of fans out around here. They don't like to wear their color blue when they don't win. Well, we do that all the time. Now, Hetzman had decided to ride out March with the man. He entered the ACC tournament on a 4 game skip and needed to win the whole game to reach March Madness and uncensored about Katie's Fuso. What looked like a brief trip had now included NCAA champ game in Pittsburgh and Dallas with 14 little son George, who has been squeezing and screwed in and out of the way on this thing. It's nice to see kind of the constant of people coming back out that just aren't erasing. Hartnett said, it's not that they wasn't fans, but now they're in sight again. And I'm talking about the long ones who had never seen this. And folks my age who have seen and remember 83 and 74. It's something I don't know where we'll get to see it. I love the fact I get to see it with my family now. But I love the fact that I get to see it again too. The same is true of 1983 team member Ollie Miles, who said teammates are talking consistently about this one on their group texts. Charles, he'll he on the famous dunk died in 2011 and is buried not far from Van Vino. A lot of these people I met now that are my age, they will tell the kids about 83 and how they were on campus. Marlo said, and some of the parents, now their kids or their grandkids, now are set experiences what they experiences at NC State with this one, and they're telling them this is like 83. This is how it was. Miles is a real analyst for the women and walked their Elite Eight win against Texas. The rate hadn't been quite the same for Moore's team, which won three straight ACC tournaments from 2020 to 2022, and reaching the Elite Eight 2 years ago. That top seed team faced a Lawrence Silver's Connecticut team in the Huskies' home state, suffering a crushing double overtime loss. That this team, picking eight in the ACC tournament, took that final step. Cassidy Marvel was the top scorer for the program's long Final Four appearances before playing professionally in the WNBA and overseas, and has been since moved into coaching. She's finally surprised the voltage for the Wolfpack Marching Ones, wearing NC State socks, sitting in the middle of the three-cut constant counts. No tension or twitty during play. I know I got taught smack throughout my whole career, traveling across the world. Melville said, it's like, oh, you're Cal now. And I hate that. When I said I played at NC State, oh, the Tar Heels. Well, no, people don't know about us just because of this tournaments of UNC and Duke. I believe it was very hard for coaches and ADs to really have a voice note. Okay, we're tired of saying we just can't do it because we have to fight with Carolina and Duke by acting and demanding like, hey, it's going to be hard, but we want to build a culture. We can get on the winning side of the game too. NC State is the 11th school to reach the men's and women's Final Four in the same season. UConn is the only school to do it multiple times, and the Huskies double clinching Monday night marks the first time two schools had done it in the same year. Now, the Wolfpack women faces number one overall seed and unbeaten South Carolina on Friday in Cleveland. The bands faced the top Wizards and seed Purdue and on Sunday in Glendale, Arizona. Tie games on Sunday and Monday, respectively. It's a special time, obviously, Moore said. Memories that will last you a lifetime. So how is this going to happen? Well, anyway, NC State, men's and women's, are making to the Final Four, and you can blame them because this is how it is. We have just known about the NC State team. We all just know about the NC State team, and that's the way it is. I can never tell this how this is going to be. It's going to end right now. Now, do you already think they could win both games here in the Final Four and the National Championship? That's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about. The NC State team, this basketball that they have built, the program that they have built, is remarkable. They have beat the Tar Heels for the ACC championship, and then first round, second round, Sweet 16, and then the Elite Eight. They have beaten Duke. That was on Sunday afternoon. And that's what this team can do it always. They can do it, and they can do it right now. Hopefully, they win and go to the national championship, and whoever faces Alabama or Connecticut. Now, it is going to be awesome. It is going to be an awesome game here on Sunday. But hey, time will tell. And I say it will rather be NC State or Alabama and Alabama. I should say NC State and Alabama. That will be my prediction. Now, on the women, NCAA women's basketball for NC State women's Wolfpack, for the Lady Wolfpack. Let's see. I can't see the Indiana person. Okay. All right, just give me a second. Okay, we're going to this. Okay, look. Okay, here it is. Now, this is the game right here for us, and this is what it's all about. So just keep on now for the women's NC State Wolfpack. I can simply tell. You know, they have beaten Duke. Okay, on the women's, they have beaten Texas. That was on Sunday, March the 31st. That was 2 days ago. So on the 5th of April, on the Final Four at 7 o'clock, they will beat the number one team, South Carolina. And that will be Friday night. Can't wait to watch it. I'm going to be doing more talking about LSU and Owl and Angel Reese after they lost to Iowa in the original finals. Well, anyway, Iowa got revenge. They got revenge on the Lady Tigers, LSU Lady Tigers, and Reese is not happy about that. Found out, no, she did find out last night, and they lost to Iowa, giving Iowa into the Final Four for the trip to the Final Four. And you don't even know about that. You can't blame Iowa about it. Now, Clark is special. He can do this. After they lost to LSU Tigers last season in the national championship, that was last season, and Reese was taunting Clark. That was last year. But then Clark's father was doing this thing, and they got revenge on the Lady Tigers last night. That was about that was a good game. It was a good game, a great game. It was amazing. So now our make it to the Final Four, and Clark knows it. She knows it, anything about it. So we're gonna see what happens here on the Final Four here on the women's basketball on Friday night. Now we're back. Look, I hope the NC State Wolfpack. I hope the NC State Wolfpack will win both games and the women's basketball of the Lady Wolfpack. And hopefully it will be dream come true here on the parade. Hopefully it will be coming up here in the Raleigh, North Carolina celebration after they win their first national championship since 1983. And I hope the Lady Women's will win and head on to the national championship for the first time and win the national championship for the first time. And the celebration will gonna come in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I hope you're gonna like it. Look, anyway, look, NC State will make the fans proud. I talked to Jamie Knotts about it. I talked to Jamie Knotts. That was last night. He told me about. I hope, and he told me that I hope NC State will win it all. And I told him I hope so too. And Angela says, I hope NC State will win the national championship since 1983 because she will do this. I mean, she will have his team do this, and his team will do this. Never give up. NC State will never give up, and they will never give up. Hopefully, they will win the Final Four and move on to the national championship. That's going to be it for me. I'm Joseph Crudup, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody, and I hope I will talk to LSU and the Owl, the great game here on Monday night. Till then, take care, everybody. Bye.